Hello, fabulous friends, fans, and superstars. Welcome to your horoscope for the week of June 11, 2017. I am your astrologer, Nadia Shah. Thank you for being here. It's a big week. It is a week that a whole lot of us are going to be feeling on a whole lot of levels. It's not so much an active sky as it is an important one. So there are a few key things that are happening, and we're going to take them one at a time. So the first is actually really nice, really hopeful. We are starting early in the week. We are having Mercury reach out in supreme harmony with Jupiter. So this is good news. That's what this says to me. Good news, hopeful energy, conversations that uplift us, that make us feel like anything is possible, like the world is yours, and real reasons for hope. Opportunity showing up for us. And it really is networking, connections, having conversations that open the door to so many possibilities. So be willing to engage people, especially spontaneously, whether they are brand new to you, whether they are tried and true friends, or even family members as well. This is an energy you want to use. At the very least, you're going to have some positive experiences that you can carry with you, that can give you hope, and you'll carry throughout this week. But what we also have happening this week that is especially important is with Neptune. Now, Mercury is going to reach out to Neptune while Neptune is standing still, is slowing down to a standstill. And before the week is out, we are going to have Neptune go retro. Now, Mercury speaking with this Neptune does suggest that information, messages, communications, and mind level connections are ultimately part of how we experience this Neptune. Now, Neptune standing still in the sky, well, let's say generally, Neptune as an archetype is an energy of inspiration. It's an energy of art and beauty and being plugged into source and glamour and seeing things in their most idealistic sense. These are all great things. This is God of the seas. And just like the seas, it represents strong emotion, but also, I don't know about you, but I've definitely had those experiences where I'm like at the beach or something, or I'm at a shore and I'm just looking out into the water, and it is hypnotizing. It is so beautiful. There's a rhythm there. There's a beauty there, and you really can feel very swept up in it. So that's a lot of what Neptune is about. But when Neptune is standing still and preparing to go retro, it is a different part of inspiration that comes forward, and it also can be our own fears, our own doubts that come to the surface. It can be our own disillusionment or our own heightened expectations and telling ourselves that we aren't matching those expectations or other people aren't meeting those expectations. There can be confusion, there can be uncertainty. But the thing is, as Eckhart Tolle has said, when you get comfortable with uncertainty, infinite possibilities open up for you. And that really is the best way to navigate Neptune standing still in the sky. Now, it could very well be that some conversation or communication with someone ends up being the catalyst towards where we start feeling uncertainty, where it is that we start questioning where seemingly there isn't an answer, or maybe some of us may choose escapist behaviors, escapist activities, and yes, substances as well can be part of how people are navigating this time. And yet, at the end of the day, the only thing that really makes this time strong is to get comfortable with the uncertainty, be open to the infinite possibilities. But also, I think about this time as really questioning in a healthy way, right? When faith is healthy, it questions itself. We've seen this again and again throughout history, I think throughout humanity, really. When faith is healthy, it questions itself. Faith that is not healthy, it is not good, right? Faith that doesn't question itself goes to a place that really not a lot of people want to be. When faith is real, it will wane. It will wax and it will wane, just like the tides of the moon. And that is what we have an opportunity to do now, is to really strengthen our faith and ensure that it is real. So where there is doubt, be comfortable with it, accept it, and know that a lot of what transpires now is a feeling, and these feelings are healthy, and we will navigate them. A lot of the ways that other people may end up being triggers or catalysts towards this doubt is really about feelings, and it is about just navigating it in healthy ways, which is really about asking healthy questions and then letting go of the rest, surrendering the rest. Now, also this week, another important conversation that is happening in the sky happens once a year. The sun stands across the sky from Saturn. This is an important time of really checking in and making sure that we are using Saturn to our advantage. And where it is that we are not honoring Saturn, that is where we will feel that sense of being forced to deal with a real situation that much more. But where it is that we've been pretty good with our Saturn, and especially once you've had your Saturn return, and I think really your Saturn return, they say it starts right around 27, lasts till about 30. Depending on when you're born, it can, sway a little bit here and there. But for the most part, it really is once you turn 30, that your youth, astrologically speaking, is well and behind you, and you have entered brand new territory. You have entered territory now where you really are responsible for your own happiness. And that's ultimately what Saturn wants you to take ownership for your happiness in a particular area of life, wherever it is that Saturn happens to be traveling at that particular time. So now, with Saturn moving through the sign of Sag for the better part of the last 2.5 years, will only be in this part of the sky for another 6 months or so. How well have you been using Saturn moving through the sign of Sagittarius and in your unique area of the sky? So I did create Saturn specials. You can watch them on my YouTube channel, so please have a look out for that. That is a good reminder right now. How well are you using that Saturn energy? How well are you not? This is your reality check, and this can be for a lot of people their wake-up call. And that cannot necessarily work as well with Neptune going retro. You can see how one energy is saying, deal with reality, get happy, be honest with yourself about your situation. And more importantly, this is an opposition, and these play themselves out in our one-on-one connections. So be honest with yourself about a key connection, a key relationship, a key person in your life. Now, depending on your sign, that could be a person who is in the workplace, that could be a person who is a romantic partner, a business partner, could be a friend or otherwise. But in one area of life, we have to find that right balance, and we have to figure out who is really the boss, right? This can play out in ways like people trying to be the boss of you when they're really not. And ultimately, this is about you taking ownership for yourself and doing the best that you can do right where you are right now to improve your circumstances and move yourself towards greater happiness. And of course, greater love and wisdom as well. Ultimately, what this sky is empowering us to do is to get real in ways that also strengthen us from the inside out, from the spirit to the mind to the emotions, and flowing outwards to benefit our practical lived experience for ourselves personally, but ultimately for all the people around us. And really, when we do our own work, when we ensure that we are being honest and being diligent and being self-aware, consciously directing our lives towards greater love and greater wisdom, we actually ensure that more and more people do the same. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm truly so grateful for it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, thumbs up. It means so much. So I didn't get to talk that much last time about what was going on. Last week I was in Bali. I was in the hotel in Bali. I had a lot going on at the moment. Really, I was in Bali for 10 days, and I feel like I was there really the big high point for me, besides meeting some amazing people. The most amazing people I met were actually at the guest house that I stayed at. I met this beautiful Balinese family. I will never, ever forget them. The name of the guest house was called Sapta House. It's a new guest house, small guest house, and the most gorgeous breakfast, Balinese breakfast you're ever going to have. But I feel incredibly grateful to have met that young family, and all the people who were working there really did touch me on a heart level. So do check that out if you ever find yourself in Bali. But now I'm in Jakarta and I'm loving it. Like, I am a big city girl at heart. I love being in the big cities. Before I went to Bali, I was actually in Taiwan and I loved that. I was in Taipei. It was incredible. Then I went to Bali and then I am here now in Jakarta, and I'm going to be going to a few different Southeast Asian cities, countries, really, over the coming couple of weeks, like really just doing a little quick tour. So if you're around, like if you're in Kuala Lumpur or Singapore, headed to Vietnam, not sure what city yet. I know I'm going to go to Cambodia as well to see Angkor Wat. I'm hoping to go to Korea, Seoul, and hopefully to Tokyo as well. So yeah, planning to do all that in the next couple of weeks. So if you happen to be in one of these cities, please do reach out. I'll try to make a hug happen. I think it would be absolutely incredible to meet friends and fans out there. Already meeting friends and fans here in Jakarta and in Bali, and absolutely loving every single moment. So thank you so much. I have felt so loved in my travels, and I'm so grateful for that. So whether you reached out and a connection didn't happen or a connection did happen, I am so grateful for you. Thank you for making me feel very much at home wherever it is that I have been. I am touched and changed on a heart level for that. So thank you. Also, of course, I should be saying this already. I should have said this, but if you want to watch the video scope for this week for your sign, for the video scopes per sign, exclusive expanded video scopes at astrofabulous.com or nadiashah.com. I focused all the video scopes on Neptune and this opposition between Saturn and the Sun. So how Neptune standing still and going retrograde will speak to you and your sign. You can check that out at astrofabulous.com, and how the Sun standing across Saturn will speak to you in your sign. Same video, astrofabulous.com or nadiashah.com. I was so excited to talk about my life because I didn't get to talk about it last time, and a lot of you were asking me about it, so I felt like I really wanted to jump there. But of course, we've got Astrofabulous Superstar, so do check that out. And Synchronicity University Masterclass is going amazing, so much fun. So keep an eye out for the first 15 minutes of my interview with Nico of Scarlet Moon to be on YouTube. You can watch the whole replay and join us live for future classes Saturdays in June by becoming a superstar or logging on to the community forum in the superstar space, or by being one of my patrons. So all patrons also get those links, get full access to join us live and in real time. It's been so much fun. I'm really grateful for you. If you want to follow my journey, my travel journey, do check out my Instagram. That's really where I'm posting stuff. I saw like amazing, I happened upon Balinese astrology horoscopes and the planets, and it was just incredible to see how this culture has practiced astrology, especially going way back. Like, this is antique charts that we're looking at that really are guiding people and inspiring people. And it just really, it gave me life. And that's really why I travel, because it makes me feel alive. And when I have those synchronistic moments, when I come upon stuff like that, I will share it right away. Like in real time, I will share it on Instagram. So it's Nadia_Shah is my Instagram. So I hope that you'll find me there. There's a few Nadia Shahs. Few of them are me. I don't know how I ended up with multiple accounts, but the one that I'm posting on is Nadia_Shah. So I hope that you will find me there to follow me along on my journey. And of course, I am staying connected to you guys, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and YouTube comments, and of course in the superstar space at astrofabulous.com. Once again, get your video scope coming up for the week ahead. New superstars joining every day, and I love you all. I love my superstars that are joining every day. I love the brand new superstars. I love the superstars who've been there since day one, back in January, 6 months ago. It's just incredible to me. So thank you to all of you, and of course to you for being my friend and my fan, for being a part of my sacred journey, and you being here sharing your sacred journey with me. It truly means everything. It allows me to live my purpose in the world, which is to affirm that the universe is wise and loving, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you out there in the wide, beautiful world. It'll be a great week. Enjoy.